Welcome to English Spark, the podcast designed especially for A2 English learners. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. It's great to be with you today.
Today, we have a very important and useful topic. We are talking about measurements.
Measurements, right? You mean things like how big something is or how heavy?
Exactly. We use these words every single day, so learning them is super helpful for your English.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's start.
Great. Let's begin with measuring length and distance, so how long things are.
Okay, where should we start? Small things or big things?
Let's start small. To measure something like a pen or a phone, we use a centimetre.
Centimetre, I know that word. The short version is cm, right?
That's it, cm. A centimetre is very small. For example, the nail on your little finger is probably about 1 centimetre wide.
Or a key for a door might be about 5 or 6 centimeters long.
Perfect example, Leo. Now, what if we want to measure something bigger, like a person or a room?
For that, we need a bigger unit. We use a meter.
Yes, a metre. That's spelled meter in American English and metre in British English. 1 metre is equal to 100 centimetres.
100 centimeters? Okay, so for example, I am about 1.8 meters tall.
And sometimes you might hear the phrase half a meter. That is simply 50 centimeters. A guitar is often about 1 meter long, so half a meter would be half of that guitar.
Half a meter, 50 centimeters. That makes sense.
Okay, now for very, very long distances, like from one city to another city.
That has to be the kilometer, or we can write it as km.
You got it. A kilometer. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, so it's very long.
Right. On Saturday, I like to run in the park. I usually run about 5 kilometers.
That's a great example. So to review, for small things, use centimeter. For bigger things, like a person or a room, use meter. And for long distances, use kilometer.
Got it. Centimeter, meter, kilometer.
Now let's talk about weight, how heavy something is.
Okay, this is important for cooking or when you go to the supermarket.
Yes, for very small, light things, we use the gram. The spelling can be G-R-A-M or G-R-A-M-M-E. They mean the same thing.
A gram is very light. A single piece of paper is about 5 grams.
That's right. It's not heavy at all. But what if you want to buy a big bag of apples?
Then you use a kilogram, or we often just say kilo.
Exactly. The short way to write it is kg. And just like kilometer, a kilogram is 1,000 grams.
Kilo means 1,000. I'm starting to see a pattern.
You're right. We use kilograms or kilos to weigh heavier things like bags of rice, fruit, or even people.
Right. When I go on holiday, my suitcase must be less than 23 kilos for the airplane.
A perfect real-life example. So let's do a quick quiz. If you want to weigh a small apple, you use
Grams?
And if you want to weigh a big watermelon?
Kilograms or kilos.
Excellent! Next up, let's talk about liquids like water or juice.
I know this. We use a liter.
You do. A liter. Again, there are 2 spellings, L-I-T-R-E and L-I-T-E-R. A large bottle of water is usually 1 liter.
Or a carton of milk. I often buy a 2-liter bottle of soda.
That's right. We use liters to measure most drinks and also for gasoline for cars. It's a very common word.
Okay, this next one is maybe the most important measurement of all time.
I agree. We are always talking about time. Let's start with the smallest unit, a very, very short time.
That would be a second.
Yes, 1 second. It passes in the blink of an eye, and there are 60 seconds in a...
Minute.
Correct. And 60 minutes makes 1...
Hour.
Perfect. Second, minute, and hour. We also have a special word for a part of an hour. For 15 minutes, we can say a quarter of an hour.
A quarter. All right. So if it's 3:15, I can say it's a quarter past 3?
You can. Now for the bigger units of time. 24 hours makes 1,
Day.
and 7 days make 1,
Week.
and about 52 weeks make 1.
Yeah.
You've got them all. There's one more useful word. Moment. A moment is a very short, non-specific period of time. I might say, "Can you wait a moment?"
So it's like saying, wait a little bit. It's not an exact second or minute.
That's it exactly.
Okay, Mia, we have one final measurement to discuss: how hot or cold something is.
Yes, the temperature. This is very important for talking about the weather.
So what's the magic word for this?
Degree. We say, for example, today the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius.
Degree, right. So if the number is high, it's hot. If the number is low, it's cold.
That's the idea. For example, 30 degrees is a hot summer day. 10 degrees is cool, you need a jacket, and 0 degrees is freezing.
And when I boil water for tea, the temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. Very hot.
A perfect example to finish with. And that is our look at measurements. We have learned so many useful new words today.
We really have. We covered centimeter, meter, and kilometer for how long something is.
Gram and kilogram or kilo for how heavy it is.
Liter for liquids like water and milk.
Many words for time like second, minute, hour, day, week, and year.
And finally, degree for temperature.
We hope this episode was helpful. A great way to practice is to look for these words around you this week.
Yes, on food packages, on road signs, when you check the weather, they are everywhere.
Thanks so much for listening to English Spark.
We'll be back next week with a new topic. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.